Welcome back to Shaving Down Under. I'm Doug. It's Monday morning. My little light in here has gone flat, so it's a little darker in here this morning. Let's get the show on the road. I'm going to use some Derby blades today, Derby Premium, because I like them. And we're going to shave. This is going to be a historic shave, so I'm just giving some clues away there. Let's open it up. So I'm going to shave with a double ring from 1905. And I've purchased this earlier this year. It's just in absolutely beautiful condition. This is supposed to be silver, but the patina that's come onto it has gone like a gunmetal colour, and I don't really, as much as I'd love to take it back to silver, the patina on it is so nice. I am reluctant to do it, especially on the cap. Also in here, to keep up a bit of the history, and I forgot to inside blade bankers, this blade. So a very early Gillette blade, not the earliest, but very early, probably from memory, second, third iteration of the blade. There is a date on the back of here. I need my glasses. Let's see if I can get it. It's weird how things look. But I'm pretty sure it says 21st of the 4th, 1906. Yeah. It's either a 21 or a 2. So without my glasses, it's a bit hard to tell. So just pop that back in the box, get it out of the way, and I'll get ready and we'll have this shave. Okay, so I'm about to put the blade in. You can see there the silver plating that hasn't been touched, and inside the cap as well. Try and get that to focus for you. Okay, there's the blade. So I've got to remember, back in the day, these were designed for a fatter blade. Man. On she goes. And that looks pretty straight to me. So a big piece of lather going on there. I forgot to tell you what soap I'm using. We're going back to MA Space Soap, and this is their Ice Planet. Isn't that a great design? A great image. Ice Planet. And this was his second batch he ever made, and it had extra menthol compared to the first. So I don't know what it's like now. Hopefully it's still menthol. And my first ever shaving brush. From memory, the MA Space Soap was my first artisan my first artisan shave soap that I ever bought. I was watching Sinatra Lennon And he was shaving with it, and I thought, oh, I've got to get some of that. And I did. Haven't looked back. Here we go with the double ring. Tentatively. So it's pretty much this razor that changed the whole shaving ball game. I think back then you could, look at that, you could send your blades back into Gillette and they would resharpen them for you. But I don't think that happened for too long. I think those little machines, stropping machines, started coming out left, right and centre. Riding the shaving wave. So the first prototype was in 1901. And then 1903, the first double ring came out, and it was in a litho tin. I'll put some images up for you when I do the vid, so you know, get a good visual of what I'm talking about. And I did see a video recently. I've got to be careful with this. Got a little bit of grab here and there. I did see a video recently of some fellow. I think he released the video a couple of years ago, but he's actually got one of those 1903 double rings in the litho tin. And it was pretty much new old stock. It was a pretty amazing video to watch, because the blade banks were little tins as well. And inside the little blade banks they were full of the original blades that came with it. So you'd have to be extremely lucky to find something like that out in the wild. But if you did, what a great score. Not going to happen for me in Australia, I could tell you that much, but for you folk in America. Well, that was an interesting first pass. So this shaving soap, you can find it on Etsy. I'm not sure if, I think his name is Bob. I'm not sure if he's got his own website, but definitely got an Etsy site. That's where I've bought the soap from in the past. So I'll definitely put links in the description. So I've definitely been wanting to shave with this soap again for ages. I keep eyeing it off, like, should do it this week, should do it this week. And finally this week came. So the little things I've noticed about using this compared to the Aristocrat, sort of similar shave, but you just got, how do I put, I just can't be as gung-ho with the Aristocrat as what I can be with this. You just got to take that extra moment. Don't know why that is. Maybe just there's a tad more blade. It's hard to, pardon me, how much of a game changer this razor must have been. Now, I know they took a little while to take off. But once they did, bang. And of course, these things wouldn't have been overtly cheap either. So this is from 1905. So this is the main one that you can find around on the market. But they're out there in various conditions. I got very lucky with mine, I must admit. I think I paid about 500 US. So I know for a lot of people, to own such an expensive razor is probably out of the question. And I got lucky at the time. I just happened to have some money at the time to do some of this stuff that I've done in my collecting. So in the same year of 1905, the single ring was released as well. So maybe this was the first quarter or first 4 months of the year, and for just some of you people out there who don't understand what it means by double ring and single ring, is if you just see there at the top, there's 2 rings. 1, 2. So that's why it's called a double ring. And single rings don't have that top ring. And I imagine the reason why they got rid of it would have been a money thing. But the single ring, which is pretty much the same razor, if you can't afford this, there's plenty of single rings out there that are a lot cheaper. And pretty much give you the same shave. All right. So I figure some of you out there thinking, Doug, what happened to the Seagulls? What happened to Brighton? Well, we lost 2-0 to Everton. Just a bit too good. And what they did was our main man, Yves Bissouma, our main playmaker. He's not really a score goals, but he sets plays up. They had a player. There's a player for Everton. He's nuts. He's a weirdo. And he really gave Biz a lot of grief in the first half especially. You know, getting into tackles with him and stepping on his feet and got under his skin. It worked. And he just didn't have the same impact. And I think he's going to have to get used to this, because I think the opposition clubs are starting to work him out. But this player, I don't know his name. He's from South America. And he's crazy. Like our player, Joel Veltman, gave away a silly free in the box, gave them a penalty. And he wanted to take it, and whoever makes the decisions out there said no. And they had to, his own team players had to restrain him and push him back from the penalty box to calm him down. pardon me. But if the start of the season, the pundit said Brighton will have 6 points out of 3 games, you just think, wow. And we've done it. So hard to be critical. Okay. This is a BBS shave. I did feel a bit of burn afterwards, I suppose it's razor burn, but once I splashed down with, fairly icy cold water out of the tap, it soothed it down, it's gone. So that's a real good shave. Be interested to shave with one of those old blades. I might give it a crack one day. I think you got to sharpen them up. I'll have to get some magnifying glass or something that I can really look at the edges of the blade and get a blade sharpened up. See what they were like. I'd imagine they'd be nowhere near as good as what we're shaving with today. Whether you like Derby Premiums or not, it still would have been a better blade than what they had back then. Just give you a look at the soap. So it's a nice ice blue colour. It's really good soap. If you like your menthols, it's really nice. I just really enjoy it. Great soap. Okay, so we're going to finish up Bulgari Man in Black. Best smelling dude in porn. I don't know if that's a very good brag or not. Hey, Doug's the best smelling man in porn. Yeah, maybe that's, I don't know. Better than nothing, I suppose. Doug stinks. Get him away from me. Very nice. Well, one last look at the razor. I'll definitely shave with this again somewhere down the track. I actually really enjoyed it. My only advice, I don't know. Maybe just use a smoother blade in it. A blade that really suits your face. I don't know if I'd want to go a really aggressive blade or not, but pretty efficient shave. Very efficient. Okay, I don't know what else there is to tell you. All right, there's nothing else to tell you. It's Monday. Got another unboxing video coming out Wednesday. No idea what's in it. Some of these get put there like 2 months in advance when I load them up onto the thing. So by that time I just forget. So when they come along and you people comment, I quickly have a look in there to make sure what it was. So it's I get to relive the experience again myself. Enjoy your week. Look forward to my video on the hump day, Wednesday night, Wednesday, whenever it is around the world, and we'll catch you again on Friday. Okay, take care, people. Ciao for now.